The Advantage Assam Global Investor Summit in 2018 was envisioned as a milestone event to position Assam as a major investment hub. Held on February 3 to 4, 2018, the summit was aimed at attracting substantial capital to drive economic growth and create jobs. Despite the ambitious goals, the outcome was far from what was promised. Massive MOUs, minimal result. The summit saw a signing of MOUs worth INR 64,386 crores on its first day alone, sparking huge expectations. However, the reality was starkly different. While the promises were grand, many of these MOUs remained on paper. Bureaucratic delays, land acquisition issues, and slow policy execution prevented most projects from taking off. Major commitments with limited impact. Some key investments were made, including Oil India's 10,000 crores investment, Indo-UK Institute of Health's 2,700 crores investment, and Reliance Jio's 2,500 crores investment. While some projects like Reliance Jio's investment in telecommunication and retail did materialize, job creation fell short of expectation. For example, the proposed semiconductor project by Tata Group, expected to create 27,000 jobs, faced delays and it is still under construction. Similarly, the Campa Cola plant by Reliance, while promising 300 direct jobs, generated far fewer employment opportunities than anticipated. Infrastructure challenges. Despite the huge promises, Assam's infrastructure remained a bottleneck. Limited connectivity, power supply issues, and inadequate industrial zones discouraged investors. This structural limitation raised concerns about the state's readiness for large-scale investment. Skill gap and training shortage. Assam's youthful population held promise for workforce development, but the lack of industry-specific education and training initiative posed a challenge. Companies had to invest additional resources in upskilling, which delayed projects. No follow-up mechanism. After the summit, there was no strong follow-up system in place to track the progress of the signed MOUs. Several projects were stalled due to poor coordination between government departments and investors, leading to stagnation. Reliance Jio's commitment. Reliance Jio pledged 2,500 crores in various sectors including retail, petroleum, telecom and tourism. This was expected to create 80,000 jobs over 3 years. The company did invest in the Campa Cola plant with a 250 crores investment, but the job creation numbers were still far below what was initially promised. Slow progress on healthcare. One of the more notable commitments was Tata Trust's 2,000 crores investment in cancer care facilities. While progress have been made, only 7 out of those planned 15 hospitals were operational by 2022, with others still under construction. Challenges with tourism. SpiceJet's plan to introduce seaplane tourism was another exciting proposal, but regulatory hurdles and operational issues slowed the implementation, raising doubts about the viability of such initiative in the state. Weak follow-up on international partnership. While Japan and Singapore expressed interest in recruiting manpower from Assam with plans for hiring up to 50,000 workers and employing nurses from the state, these were early-stage commitments that had yet to fully materialize into actionable projects. Lack of real outcomes. Despite the high-profile participation of industry leaders like Mukesh Ambani and Chandrasekaran, and representatives from Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar and other countries, the tangible outcomes of the summit were far below expectations. The promised industrial growth and job creation largely remained unfulfilled. Lessons for Advantage Assam 2.0. As the government prepares for Advantage Assam 2.0, it must address the issues that hindered the success of the first edition. The lack of robust policy framework, infrastructure development, and proper coordination among stakeholders were key shortcomings. For the second edition to succeed, transparency, strong follow-up mechanism, and concrete plan are essential to ensure that the promise of job creation and industrial growth are fully realized. The first edition of Advantage Assam was a missed opportunity. The ambitious promises made during the summit were not matched by action on the ground. With Advantage Assam 2.0 on the horizon, the question remains, will the government address the flaws of the first edition and deliver real tangible results for the people of Assam?